Hey, hey, here we go. It is a human request. Ah, looks like I'm on the outside, Excellent. I love being on the outside. It makes requests so much easier to do. Just a little hint of sarcasm there. I'm just reading through it. Human first tier units for creep. This request is by Clay, 1963. Thank you very much there, Clay. I think I can get barracks. So, request is human first tier units for creep and then knights and tanks. Max third at blacksmith plating. So, hero order is paladin, mountain king, archmage for aura. Adjust strategy as needed. I love raising knights with the paladin aura, or the paladin ultimate, sorry. If game lasts that long though, my problem equals tank mobility. Let's see. Maybe we can get a nice item like a Doom Horn or something. The undead unholy aura item. Maybe it drops from here, I don't know. Yeah, you're always blue if you've got these colours on. Paladin. We'll probably treat ourselves to a couple of arcane towers, I think. Just to minimise the amount of harassment I'm going to get throughout the game. So I can concentrate better on actually doing the strategy. Was the 4 versus 4 map pool updated? Was it supposed to be Bedita? So Max third at blacksmith plating. So I basically think what you're referring to there is just get the armor upgrades. So I'm going to just try to get all the armor upgrades I can, especially the actual armor ones, but damage as well. Paladin harass.
Never trust an elf. What would you ask?
I will expand in due time. I'm just taking a look. Fast build.
At your call. What do you need? What would you ask? Say the word. To arms! Attack!
Wow, bringing 4 militia to deal with 1 footman seems a little extreme.
As you wish. Let me face the peril for honor, for my people. Yes, my
We're certainly not going to get anything done there. So we can just fall back and harass. At least we know who we're dealing with right now. Looks like fast rifleman or something. So he's not going to be quick enough to actually stop me from going for the expansion.
What would you ask of me? I am not afraid. It shall be done for honor.
Thank you there. NYTN, is it? I can barely read the dark purple text, but I'm thinking that's what you're saying. What would you ask of me? What could you possibly fear? Yeah, look what we got. Well, we got an aura item, but it's not the aura item we want. It's the most useless one we can possibly get. I may as well just go and sell that straight away. And carry on creeping. Oh. It's pretty hard to DPS down 5 riflemen with 1 paladin and 2 footmen. But at least I can make him use up all of his resources whilst I got my expansion going. We may as well back off here. They got way more than us. My goal to sell the item still remains true though. Cannot commit to this fight.
Let me face the peril. All work. All right. Easy. I am not afraid. What would you ask of me? For my actual beginning. On my way. What would you ask of me? As you justice will be served. It shall be
Looks like it's going to be a short game then. They got a hell of a lot of aggression.
face the peril. As you wish. At your call. For honor. It shall be done. More work. Yes, I am not afraid. Orders. Right. Job's done. Let me face the peril. Yes, my lord. What would you ask of me? I am not afraid. What do you need? Aye, my lord. Of course. Let me face the peril. At your call. Easy. Off I go then. Forces are under attack. Off I go then. More work. Right. Yes, my lord. Ready for action. More work. Job's done, my lord. Yes, my lord. Agreed to me. At your call. As you wish. For my what is it?
It's a lot of undead skeletons and whatnot. He's losing everything here. It's funny, whenever I do requests, I'm always the one that gets like hard focused. Although I say that this guy's getting hard focused down here, so I shouldn't necessarily say that. But it does feel that way, doesn't it? Like, it's so hard to actually do requests because I'm very rarely ever left alone. It's like everyone throws everything they've got at you. That's kind of how it feels a lot of the time whenever I'm doing like requests. Alright. Can't wait to get knights versus those mass rifles. Some strange terrain going on down there. I'm going to go to the orc shop, get myself some proper healing, start getting the upgrades. Much better shop than the human shop, that's for sure. We're going to tech straight up again. We're going to get ourselves the lumber. We're going to get another tower or two, because the enemies seem kind of psychotic. At least another tower or two. Yeah. I'm going to go quite ham on the towers.
More lumber is required. I am not afraid. More lumber is required. As you wish. It shall be done. What would you ask of me? Research complete. I am not afraid. At your call. More work. Right. More lumber is required. Let me face the peril. Research complete.
Ah, one of them's left the game.
At your call. More work. Job done. What would you ask of me? Our forces are under attack. I am not afraid. Defending your orders.
Time to strike whilst the iron is hot.
Strike with great vengeance. Ready to war. Upgrade my fleet. At your call. Yes, my lord. All right. Upgrade, yes, my lord. Let me face the peril. I am not afraid. Let me face the peril.
More lumber is required. That is true.
Ready to work. What would you ask of me? Yes, my lord. At your call.
Got to get tanks somehow as well. No shredder on these maps. Peasants keep on flowing, so eventually the lumber will come through.
Job's done. I am not afraid. What would you ask of me? I am not afraid. At your call. What is it? Right, ready to work. It's ready done. What job's done? As you wish. For For my our forces are under attack.
Can start getting some knights now.
Say the word. Defending your name. Our allies' town is under siege. At your call. I am not afraid. What would you ask?
Continue getting the lumber upgrade.
Strike with a great vengeance. What would you ask of me? At your call.
I'll give some gold to As.
Our allies' hero has fallen. What would you ask? I am now awaiting your command. Our allies' hero has fallen. Our allies' town.
Looks like Bitok's getting angry again. Tends to do that quite often, that guy. Ah, we got our knights.
What would you ask of me? What would you ask of me? At your call.
Guess I'll have to TP as well.
I am not afraid.
Shouldn't have to. Trying to get the paladin in range without him spazzing out so he can heal up. Never attacking undead base.
Never trust an elf.
Oh, I'm dead. Too much pressure.
Hero has fallen, my lord. I swear it. Your honor.
It's not over yet. Far from over, really.
Command me.
But certainly these games do tend to be kind of one-sided. But that's the way. That's the rule of 4 versus 4 random team.
Sire.
Spamming rifles and mass range seems to be the way to go, though. Oops. Keep that. Cancel that. Get this. Do that. Come back if you can. Although I won't be able to town portal out, so I'm going to see if I can run to the orc shop first. Can't really keep him alive even if I TP now, because it's way too late for his health.
Let me face the peril. Our allies' hero has fallen. Let me face the peril. At your call, I am not afraid. What would you ask of me? As you wish. At your call, it shall be done. Our allies' town is under siege. Let me face the peril. I am not afraid. What would you ask of me? As
Well, let's make sure they don't have too many expansions now. Get those armor upgrades.
our allies' town is under siege.
Bit of lumber now. Can go back.
For my people. I await your command. Let me face the
I await your command.
Off I go then. Let me face the peril. It shall be done. What would you ask of me?
No expansion? Don't run into them.
What would you ask of me?
That ain't gonna go well. I can tell you that much for sure. I'm gonna stack up the tanks.
Under attack. It shall be done.
Send in my knights into the main and then TP back.
At your call. I am not absolute. At your call. For my people. Let me face the peril. Sire. Command me. I am not.
Good levels for the paladin.
Let me face the peril. What would you ask of me? Our allies' town is under siege. Your honor.
Looks like I'm gonna TP.
Command me. Sire. Let me face the peril. As you wish. Your honor. What would you ask of me? At your call. For honor. Justice will be served. For my people. For honor. As you wish. I am not afraid. Let me face the peril. At your call. Yes, my lord. I am not afraid. Job done. Complete for my people. It shall be done.
Let them come into the towers.
I swear. At once. Absolutely.
Oh, it's so hard to get that surround.
Hi. Legendary mode 10 player.
Just going to focus on these rifles. Try to keep my knights alive because the rifles should get picked off. There's so many of them though, so the knights don't have quite the damage they need right yet. Though they are going down quite quickly because these are very upgraded knights, so they are just beasting through. Speed scroll because there's a bit too much pressure on that side. Then we're going to send our tanks into here, and we'll come back in a second. They're doing a good fight over there. Tanks are doing what tanks are going to do. Once that's all kicking off, we've got fully upgrade.
Yes, my lord. It shall be done as you wish. For my people, justice will be served. Our forces are under attack. I am not afraid. At your call, let me face them.
Nice.
Yes, my lord. All right. Yes, my lord. Command me. At your call, it shall be done. I am not afraid. Job done, my lord.
Send the knights in. They're tanky boys. They're tanky knights. Free. And they'll slice through those rifles like butter. Only have one more heal potentially. But it's enough. Start to back up a bit with these tanks. Bash proc on the tank.
I am not afraid. Job done.
Hey! You got your resurrection. Let's see if we can use it. Although there's only a couple of knights.
All right. Let me face the devil. Our forces are under attack. Let me face the devil. I am not afraid. What would you ask of me?
Only lost one knight, so it seems a bit of a waste to use resurrection on that. I don't have fully upgraded tanks, but I certainly do have fully upgraded knights. The armor's the most important thing on tanks. Resurrection or no. I guess we can use it for the sake of it. To get that one knight back, you got to see the resurrection.
At your call.
Honk.
What is it? Yes, I am not.
I'd say that's a strategy request completed.
Yes, my lord. At your call. It shall be done. I am not afraid. I await your command. What would you ask? Your honor. Our forces are under attack.
Tanks in multiple bases, and they keep on popping out. Pretty damn cheap for what they do. I mean, once you've got the upgrades and everything.
What, sire?
Can't even go militia anymore.
I am not afraid. Me.
Let's finish off the rest of these rebellious peasants. It's like some sort of Warcraft 1 campaign.
For my it shall be done.
Or Warcraft 2.
Yes, my lord. Let me face the devil, sire. At your call. I await your command. Our forces are under attack. I am not afraid. Let me face the devil. I am not afraid. Your honor.
Your honor.
Sire. What would you ask of me? Let me face the devil. What would you ask of me? As you wish.
Send in the boys. 135 seconds still on that resurrection. I felt like I used that quite a long time ago. There's your GG. 47% damage reduction. It's only level 2 devotion. Nice. Got a bit sketchy in places, but we managed to get through it. Thanks for the request.